Hey cousins, and if you guys are new to my channel or just stopping by, thank you for checking out this video. This video is going to be totally different from most of my content over here on my channel. If you aren't familiar with me, I usually do beauty related content, but I am taking a step in a different direction today, and I'm actually going to be talking about some things that I am very passionate about, like extremely passionate about. With all that being said, I'm just going to hop right into today's video. So we're going to be talking about self-care in this video and certain self-care habits that I have implemented that I think will be helpful to you. I'm going to briefly give you guys a little background of some things that I have went through in my life. So if you didn't know, I studied psychology in college. So I have always been big on mental health. I have had a family member in my family who is no longer here due to depression. So if you didn't know, depression can be hereditary. It can be caused by a chemical imbalance. And for many, it's just life. Life is hard, right? It is no walk through the park. Who would have knew that adulting could be this hard? Like this stressful. So let's rewind things back to 2018. 2018, I experienced like the biggest struggle and trials and tribulations of my life. I went through extreme anxiety, like anxiety attacks. Whew. It's making me feel some kind of way just talking about it. But yeah, I had anxiety attacks like back to back. I want to speed up this story. So I had a hormonal imbalance. From anywhere from 10 to 14 days before my period, my hormones would go out of whack. This caused me to start breaking out. And y'all, not only was I going through so much, to have my skin go from being so clear to just cystic acne, just going haywire on my skin, it really brought me into a mild depression. And then things were going on into my life that brought me into a deeper depression. Thank God I have overcome that, but still the hormonal imbalance is something that I still struggle with. So if you guys been following me on my social media platforms, then you probably have seen me post a picture. I even posted a picture here on my community tab of how bad my skin had gotten. And I did a lot of research. I didn't want to be on any like drug medications. I tried birth control, hated the way it made me feel. So by the end of 2019, my skin had reached its all-time low. Everybody was used to me having clear skin. So when my skin was breaking out and people would talk to me and I didn't have on any makeup, I felt like they were just staring at my acne. I feel some kind of way, y'all. That period is creeping. I'm not gonna cry, but I felt some kind of way. So I started going hard on my skincare. I started upping my exercise routine. Y'all seen that I had lost a lot of weight. She didn't pack it back on, but you know, that's a whole nother story. So I started going hard on my self-care. Self-care became absolutely everything to me. And 2020, y'all know what happened in 2020, right? The worst. But the best thing that happened to me was me loving on me and me really implementing the perfect self-care routine for me. So vitamins was definitely a must. At that point, I had got my skin together, okay? So we're gonna fast forward to 2021, the beginning of this year. My skin started acting up again, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Lord, why? We was getting it together. Why? And then I got introduced to this company called Kallistia. And when I tell you guys, it started really attacking that hormonal acne from inside out. So Kallistia is sponsoring today's video, and I wanted to tell you guys about these two products that I have been using. This one is new to me. This is a new product to their line. It's their Hyperpigmentation Cleanse. I'm sure you guys probably have seen this company all over social media. I have used this before in the past along with their actual skincare items, which I love. Their moisturizer, everything had my skin glowing. I'm gonna insert some pictures and stuff so you guys can see how my skin is looking now. But if you guys are starting off, I can vouch for the Acne Cleanse. It supports skin complexion and clearer skin, helps alleviate breakouts, improve skin health from the inside out. And this is something that I would recommend anyone who's experiencing really bad hormonal acne to try, along with some other vitamins that I can mention again in a separate video if you guys want to know what initially worked for me. So let me know down below if you guys want to hear more about my skincare journey. I definitely recommend Kallistia, and I do have a coupon code. You can use the code OhSo10 to save 10% off of your order. Definitely recommend. So another thing, like I mentioned before, that helped me is starting an exercise regimen. That really helped me to just balance my thoughts. It helped motivate me, boost my energy. Not only do you look good when you start working out, but you really literally feel good mentally. And to me, that's what it's all about. Another thing that I am extremely passionate about is reading self-help books. Now, if you guys are spiritual, y'all already know what to do. But me personally, I start my day off with prayer and I read my daily text. And then I try to go in and read some type of self-help book. I'm currently reading a book that I can list down below in the description box, and I'll read anywhere from like 2 to 5 pages. And then while I'm working, because I do work from home, I like to listen to audiobooks. Audiobooks are so encouraging and they just help me stay focused and motivated. Another coping mechanism when I'm not feeling my greatest, even when I'm feeling great, but I tend to do this the most when I'm not feeling the best, is I like to journal. I like to get my journal out, grab me a pen, and I'll just freestyle my thoughts. Sometimes I'll even write a poem, and I'm actually pretty good at writing poems. I'll just do a brain mental dump. That way I can get out all my thoughts and my feelings. And this is really good for someone who doesn't really like to share how they're feeling or like share their complete innermost thoughts with other people. I definitely recommend journaling. Now, this taps into a little bit of my OCD-ish nature. I like to keep a clean space. When my environment is clean, I can think clearly. I spend a lot of time in my room when I'm at home. Since I work from home, I spend an extreme amount of time in my home. So my home is my sanctuary to me, but it's also my workplace. This is my work area over here. So if this area is not tidy, I'm not going to be as productive as I know I can be. So I love to keep my space clean. I try to do it at night before I go to bed. But, you know, sometimes, you know, we're human. We may not get to do it at night, but I'll make sure that's the first thing that I do in the morning. I get my water or some coffee and get that together, and then I'll jump right into my morning routine. My last self-care habit that I have been doing since I was a child is planning out my day. I have always been a planner babe. I love to write out my thoughts as well, all my ideas, and just plan out my day. Sometimes I overdo it. Don't do that. Sometimes I'll write out my to-do list and I will get overwhelmed because I'm trying to just like do too much in one day, thinking I'm superwoman. So figure out a way to plan that won't overwhelm you. But even if you have a lot of things to do on your daily to-do list, just know that if you don't get everything done, it's not the end of the world. You'll always have tomorrow. But definitely have a plan for your day. It'll help you stay productive, and you'll be able to know exactly what you need to get done, and not forgetting important dates and appointments and whatnot. It helps with my stress management for sure. And I'm going to leave you guys with a bonus thought. This is something that I have been doing a lot lately, and I really started doing it for the last couple years. And it is taking a break from social media, getting out living your life outside of social media, especially if you are an influencer or just someone who is always on social media. Sometimes you can start to tend to do things for the gram, and I'm too grown for that. I just cannot be like, oh, let me put this on so I can take a picture for the gram. Granted, I do it sometimes now, don't get it twisted, but I'm not going to live my day-to-day life like that. So I often unplug. I just feel like unplugging from social media is vital. At least do it once a week, maybe like every Saturday or Sunday. Just don't log in at all and see how much better you will feel afterwards. So I didn't talk long enough. I know this video was kind of all over the place. I'm going to do better. If you guys like this type of content from me, please let me know by liking this video, sharing this video, and leaving me a comment down below. Let me know if you guys implement any of these things into your daily life. And also let me know if you already have like a self-care routine. And I mean, let me know what you be doing, because I would love to know, because I'm always adjusting. And for me, I'm on a constant goal to elevate. That's just my theme of life. Grow, evolve. Don't forget to check out Kallistia. I'll have all their information linked down below. I have a coupon code OhSo10 if you guys want to save money. I definitely have noticed my skin glowing and clearing up again, because I was in a struggle, y'all. And I just started using the hyperpigmentation cleanse, so I can't say how amazing it is yet, but I can come back with an update if you guys would like. Thank y'all so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I want to act up, but I'll be good. Bye.